Um, I'm very proud of our team for just maintaining their focus through all of the challenges that we've had to overcome this year. We've had some ups, we've had some downs with our emotions as we've dealt with what seemed as though one injury after another. But the thing that has been challenging for these guys, and with as close as they are and the culture that we've been able to develop, you get disappointed when you know one of your teammates who love to play is uncertain as to when he's going to play or if he's going to play. And we have 3 guys now that have season-ending injuries, and you feel for them, and then your responsibility changes. And more minutes you're required, and the stress of picking up the slack for guys who are not available has changed almost every week. But these guys have grown closer together. They developed more of a bond, and it seems as though they have come to a point where, you know, they feel like we can win regardless of who we have or who we have available. The next man up mentality has somehow or another taken over our team. I can't say enough about the fan support that we've had this year. The students have been exceptional every game, regardless of whether we've won or lost. The community, we've had just about close to near sellouts just about every game. That says a lot about the support we've gotten, but it means an awful lot to our players that during those moments when things were not going well for us, we always felt that love and that energy from our crowds. In this particular game, to see that Evans, I think he had 10 assists, and Light had a double-double, 14 points and 10 rebounds. We were able to get Mills back, and I'm hoping that his injury, it doesn't appear to be anything serious, to give us 19 points after we lost Cam Fletcher for the remainder of the season. This team just seems to find a way, you know, to rejuvenate itself under all circumstances. You guys got any questions?
Coach, when did you think Caleb would be able to go? And I mean, just what did he give as far as just a lift? He didn't miss a shot till late in the game.
Caleb has a maturity about him and a confidence that's important to our team. He's experienced. We have some guys who they're not quite as confident in where they are in terms of their development as he is. I mean, so him to come off an injury, hadn't played a number of games, and they give us 19 minutes and 19 points in 18 minutes, as efficient as he was, it was good to have him back on the floor. He gave us that little I guess you might say, that we needed to help us over the hump when the game got a little close. He was able to give us, you know, some offensive productivity, just some confidence, maturity. He believes in himself, and our players believe in him. So that's especially coming off of Cam Fletcher's operation yesterday. So he was a welcome sight. Hopefully he'll be prepared to help us once we get in the ACC tournament.
Leonard, was Caleb's injury late in the game, was that a re-aggravation of his previous one?
I have not really gotten the full. I'm assuming it was. It's my understanding that it wasn't anything serious. So, when they said it wasn't anything serious, I didn't ask for any details. So, I'm sure he probably came down wrong and probably aggravated the old injury, I'm assuming.
Leonard, to finish the regular season with, I know it's been a crazy year, but to finish the regular season with 3 straight wins going into the conference tournament, you think that gives, you've been preaching for a while that, you know, anything can happen in the conference tournament. Do you think these last few games have kind of reassured those guys that that's the case?
Well, there's no doubt that we've talked about that, but in reality, if you look around the way the ACC has gone, the regular season, that you've had guys, anybody's capable of winning on any given night. And so once you get to the ACC tournament, it's the team that's playing the best on that particular night. And hopefully we can put ourselves in that position. Excuse me, fellas. I mean to yawn. I didn't mean to yawn in your face. Didn't get much sleep last night. Woke up early this morning. You know, it's an old song. So I just didn't sleep at all last night. Thinking about you.
I know you weren't thinking about me.
No, I'm talking about the game.
Thanks, Coach.
Any other questions? Well, thank you guys for your covering us all year. I know it's been an interesting year. You guys have been witness to something that's never happened in college basketball. And I've done this for a long time. If it has happened to someone else, I don't know anything about it. You know, I was talking to one of the TV announcers. We beat the #1 team in our league at home, and none of the players who started that game dressed for the return game. I've never heard anything like that. But it's like, you know, we've had some fluke type things, but these guys will remember this year for the rest of their life. They'll have some fond memories about how to persevere, how to handle adversity, how to make the best out of a negative situation. And I can't say enough about how proud I am of these guys and the way they've stuck together. I just wish that our society would mirror the relationships, communication, respect that our basketball teams have for each other. On our team, we got guys from all over the country, different parts of the world, Black kids, white kids, all religions. And we have guys who they find a way to respect one another, get along with one another, and they end up being brothers. They have that feeling that last night, as we always give our players an opportunity to talk about their journey in our last scouting meeting before we play our home game. And for these guys to share their heart, and it's about everybody reduced to tears from a positive emotional situation of how they felt about their journey, how they felt about each other, the relationships they've established with their coaches. If our society could mirror this, we have a much better place for us to live and be able to get along. Our guys have been able to create a culture that I'm proud of, and hopefully we can enjoy this moment. And then we'll get back to the drawing board on Monday and see if we go prepare and go to the ACC tournament and do something else different that no one has ever done. So thank you guys very much for the coverage. And I'm available 24 hours a day. And if I'm asleep, you can wake me up.
Thanks.